Yeah, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of the map as the red Zerg from Team Nightmare, we have Hendralisk.
Yeah, that's a good team.
And his opponent in the top right-hand corner of the map as the pink Zerg, we have NemesysLXG.
Wait, he's Zerg?
Protoss. Sorry, I was reading Skype. Call, add to group call. Okay, so Moss is being called now. And
perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes. Okay, there he is. Moss. All right. So Tubby,
yeah.
What did you think of Moss's casting the last game we did?
I'm gonna be honest. It was pretty raw, but I saw a lot of potential.
Yeah.
And I feel like if he developed it, he could be a good caster.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's Axel Toss. Axel Toss, so sexy.
Yo, Axel Toss is like my favorite toss.
Yeah. I cast with him at the Gigabyte Esports LAN. He's a great guy. Been watching his cast lately. I saw him casting some TSL4 qualifier, and we were doing a little bit of analysis of Henry's play versus Hannah. Now, Masa, do you think Henry has potential to be a good player, or is he just doomed to fail?
I don't really know. I don't think he's gonna develop from here, but I don't think he's gonna like fall from here, you know.
Yeah. Oh, you think he's reached his peak right now? This is his limit.
Yeah.
Is it just because Zerg's overpowered right now, or is it just because no one else is good?
Well, Zerg is overpowered, but
It's a little. It's just he's lucky.
kind of.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Well, we do see a Nexus first here from Nemesis. Tubby, let's get your thoughts on Henry.
Who's that?
Hendralisk.
Who?
Hendralisk.
Oh, we're watching his game. That
Yeah,
guy.
the guy in the bottom left. He's kind of a no-namer.
Oh, I think he map hacks.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
I've heard that. It's a word going around.
Yeah, it's the word going around.
But if he doesn't map hack, he's decent. He's like
decent.
bottom half of GM, I would say.
Yeah, bottom half of GM, that makes sense. Do you think he has a chance at beating NemesysLXG, who is a low Masters player?
Honestly, it's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be hard. Yeah.
Really?
Henry loses the 4 gate, so I feel if Nemesis 4 gate, he would have got a free win.
Right.
But he might be able to recover from here.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I do have the first cannon going down here for Nemesis. Nexus about to finish up as well. Now, as early ZVP, unless there's like a cannon rush or a proxy hatch going on, there's nothing really going on. So, Masa had a muffin earlier, Tubby, while you were gone. It sounded delicious.
That does sound delicious, yes.
Now, what's your favorite type of muffin, Tubby?
This is you gotta give me some warning before asking tough questions like this.
Yeah. Okay, let's change the question. What kind of muffin do you think Masa had?
I'm gonna go with a blueberry muffin.
Blueberry muffin. You are wrong, sir.
Oh.
You are wrong. I'll give you a second guess.
Was it chocolate chip?
Well, that might be it. Was it chocolate chip or was it just chocolate Masa?
Chocolate chip.
Oh, oh man, Tubby, you saved yourself there at the last second.
Covers.
You would have died if you didn't get that.
Kicked off the team.
Now we do have the link trying to scout this third base here for Hendralisk, making sure it's there. You don't want to see any crazy 2-base all-ins here. And he does confirm that it's there. Probes are overpowered, but the Queen's like, fuck you. Slaps it in the face, kills it off. Nemesis is still only on 2 gases.
He's cornering the +1 in the warp gate. I believe he's gonna go 4 gate with +1.
His wall is really bad.
Never mind.
He just told you, Masa, he just said, Masa, you are dumb as hell. No. I'm going to throw down a robo. And yeah, there's the robo. So we can tell that, you know, he's okay player. But there's still some flaws in his play as a low Masters player. There's very little to talk about here, though. There's not like, if we were saying, let's point out all the flaws in this game so far, we would only spend a brief amount of time here on Nemesis. There's so much there's so much flaw in Henry's play right now that let's just dissect this.
I really don't like his gas timings. Like, I feel he should have 4 gases at this point, but he's only on 3. It's It's a little confusing.
And he's not just only on 3, they're just now starting to be mined. This is like the 7-minute mark. So like he has a super late gas here. So that is really, really greedy. He hasn't started creep spread, which is going to make it a pain in the ass for him to defend this 3rd base if it gets under pressure soon. Luckily for him, Nemesis is just now starting that 2nd gate. No additional gates just yet. We might be seeing that Robo Sentry expand from him, seeing as we already have the 1st sentry out. He isn't really doing much, though. He's just kind of like sitting around here, farting around.
I think he's just waiting to die.
Yeah, maybe. He's adding on those 3 additional gates now, though. And a Twilight Council.
Henry's going to get a good skill.
Will he be able to see everything? He sees the Twilight Council. He had seen the Robo. So he knows, man. He knows everything. We do have the lair finally started here from Henry. No creep spread just yet. Throwing down that macro
making
hatch.
2 layers.
2 layers.
Yeah.
Henry, the thing about Henry's play is he doesn't really believe in creep spread. He just builds additional hatcheries to spread creep. He doesn't use creep tumors. We call it the Henry spread.
It sounds really weird. But we do, he canceled one of the layers. He canceled one of the layers. Now we do have more drones transferring into that main base.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah,
I
think
2 layers was pretty essential to his build.
Yeah, now he's kind of in this awkward position where he's only going to have 1 layer, and what are you going to do with 1 layer?
It's not much, to be honest.
Although the observer is Scout Masa. When we're trolling like this, you can't laugh because it makes us laugh. Keep a straight face. Keep a straight face. Now, the macro hatch is about to finish here for Henry. He's got that +1 attack on the way, starting roach production. No 4th hatch just yet. He's got lings and drones everywhere. It looks like he's about to take this 4th on the top left. Whereas, what the hell is Nemesis doing? What is this wall off here at the ramp?
I don't even think that's a wall at the bottom.
I don't think so.
Why is he putting another pylon there?
I don't know.
He's not getting the 3rd nexus.
Yeah, he's not getting
He's not a wall.
Yeah, that roach is just like, sup. And if he takes out the destructible rocks, that's not going to be a wall anyway. So this is an interesting wall off here from Nemesis. He's up to 9 sentries, though, so if he has good force fields, he can last a pretty long time. That observer was killed, then Henry is getting burrow. Roach speed started as well, +1 attack about to finish, starting to mix in those lings. Getting up to, I believe he's going up to 7 gas or 6 gas? Yeah, 6 gas.
7 gas.
7 gas.
7 gas off 3 base.
Yeah.
Henry play.
Yeah, it's possible. With the double layer timing, you really have to have that long distance gas mining. Oh, force field's catching a handful of roaches there. There are 2 immortals in this mix, and he already has +1/+1.
That's pretty game changing right there, that engagement.
Yeah, the 5 roaches were shaved off there.
I feel like the Protoss is behind, but after those clutch force fields and that immortal control, that
why does he have so many sentries?
Why is he
Why are you building a cannon over there?
And he's moving out across the map at the same time as well. Look at these guys, single file order, pushing out, gaining some map control.
It's really bad.
Oh, and Henry's trying to get surround. Force fields are okay, but the Lings get a huge surround on those sentries, and they're just getting devoured. Roaches aren't contributing to the fight just yet, but several sentries did fall there. Tubby, it's your time to play by play.
I really feel like 3 immortals should be able to clean up this fight.
Well, the force fields aren't good enough. More sentries. Why he's adding more sentries?
Why is he like force fielding behind his force fields that achieve nothing?
Well, sentries are being picked up on the top of the ramp. The mortals are getting surrounded here by Lings, and this is looking so bad here from Nemesis. A 4th immortal does show up, though. Will that be the game-changing move? It is starting to attack some of those Lings. Henry going to try and bust up the front. More sentries and zealots being warped in here. And even though he lost a lot, there are so many random cannons that, I mean, he should be able to hold for a while. He's adding on 2 more gates. No, he's adding on 5 more gates.
I feel like we're going to go into a Helm's Deep situation here.
Yes.
Where he has no chance of winning, but he might last a really long time. Referring to Henry, of course.
Yes, yes. This is going to be an interesting. Henry at the 174 supply, 87 supply for Nemesis, adding more zealots and immortals to the mix.
Oh, Henry is going for the blow with the overload drop over there. I think he's just gonna win with this.
You said he was going for the what? Like, what was the word you used?
The blow.
The blow?
You see the overlords.
The blow.
The blow?
Yeah.
Like
What's a blow?
He's going for the blow job?
Yeah, in his main.
What who uses that expression?
I do.
Oh.
Going for a blow.
Yeah, going for a... Where did you hear this?
I don't know.
Well, Henry is loading up the drop. He will be going for that blow we were just talking about. And I don't see Nemesis holding this off. He's throwing down a second Twilight Council, though. And with this, he might have enough to hold here. There goes that drop into that main base.
That blow is all over his main.
Yeah,
right now.
Henry is blowing Nemesis so hard right now. I don't know if Nemesis is going to be able to stand through this. He's
Nemesis might need to sit down after this blow.
Yeah, this blow is pretty powerful. He'll have to take a breather between the games, because after game 2, this blow is doing too much. Henry does snipe the Nexus, putting the opponent down to 1 base. He's also pushing that ramp, taking out some cannons with those hiders and roaches. Good force field so far, trapping these roaches, but there's just not enough here to defend. He will be able to clean this up, though.
Henry's also always been good at coming in the back door while going for his blow.
Yes. Yes, that was so try-hard, but it worked, so I'm glad with it. Now we do have the charge being researched right now.
Why does he have 2 Twilight Councils?
I pointed that out earlier. I don't know. We do have Henry, though, getting a Hive as well as a Spire, so he will.
I don't agree with this move. I don't.
Yeah, he needs to keep blowing his opponent. He does not need to be going for Broodlords. He just needs to blow as hard as possible, and eventually... Tubby, stop laughing!
I'm sorry.
Now, we do have a bunch of charge lots here and Immortals. Masa, what do you think, man? Is this blow successful? Is he gonna finish off his opponent?
Not right now, but it's gonna do enough damage. He's killed up about 10 probes that was transferring over there.
Yep, that was a good amount. Moving supply at 67 to 176. Income tab, only 22 probes are left here from Nemesis, so Henry is slowly whittling down his opponent.
He pulls out with his Overlords, which is smart.
Yeah.
I feel like didn't want to leave those Overlords there.
Yeah, you want to keep these alive. Henry up to 5 bases now, though, loading up more Overlords. I love this constant backdoor pressure that we were talking about before, and we do see that Nemesis is starting to take some map control finally. His charge is about to finish. We're going to see him blowing all over these sentries, though. Will it be enough? Henry does back off, though. He does not want to get a little bit ahead of himself. Sometimes you see these players, they come too early, and they'll lose too much.
You never want to come early in a situation like this.
No, we do have more Infestors pulling out here for NMxhendralisk. He just get the funnel growth on all these charge lots. With these Lings reinforcing here, with only 3-1 finished here for Nemesis, he is just devouring these alive. Successful
I really
blow.
liked how Henry's Infestors pulled out and just like fungled all over everything.
Yeah.
It's pretty considerate of him.
Yeah. And then we got more fungals going down. Look at that supply, 180 to 44. There's the GG from Nemesis, and we are going to go to a game 2. Now, I know we're a little bit harsh there on Henry, but you have to understand that he's our friend, and we're allowed to shit-talk our friends, no matter how bad